Hi my beautiful lovelies, welcome back to my memoirs and a fresh page from my diary. So far in our shamba we have two structures. One is our 2-bedroom house and the other is our outdoor pit latrine. I usually refer to them as my polka dotted structures because the walls are crumbling down. They have a lot of holes and cracks, hence the dots. So as you know, we have been struggling financially, and that is the main reason as to why we have not been able to make any repairs or renovations to the structures that we have on this piece of land. But I am happy to say that things have taken a different turn positively, and I think Christmas has come a bit early bearing good gifts, and we are now in a better position to make some makeovers here and there. Maybe not too fancy because our budget is still a bit tight, but it will make the place look a bit better, more comfortable and more functionable. So between the house and the toilet, we decided to start with the toilet because one part of the wall was very badly affected with mid-year rainfalls. They were very heavy and they washed away all the mud off the frame. And I have a neighbor of mine who has started constructing her house just down our shamba, and she did a road which is next to our boundary, which is behind the toilet. That is what she uses to transport her materials. So it makes it very uncomfortable to use the toilet during the day because that place was very open. Someone could literally someone could literally see you inside, and that wasn't a good thing. So we decided to start with at least making over the toilet before we get to the house. The frame of the wall was so badly affected that we had to get some new fitters, these ones from around the shamba, and make a whole new frame all over again. We did not want to spend a lot of money on materials because they tend to be very costly, so we just used whatever that we had that was just lying around the shamba. So for the frame, we just cut off some branches from this shrub, and that is what we used. And then for nails, we did not want to buy any nails, so instead we used binding wire to bind the fitters or the pieces of sticks to the main frame of the wall of the toilet. And then as for the rock-like structures that you saw, those were taken from the soil that was dug out from the well when we were doing the well before. They're not really rocks, they are called makandamawe. It's just soil that has hardened over time and looks like rocks. So we put them in the frame so that it can make the wall solid enough for them to mud, kupoma. That's what we say in Kiswahili. Yeah, and it saved a lot on the cost because we just happened to pay for labor and water. I can say that coming off grid and living this kind of life has really taught me a lot. Honestly, I'm still learning along the way because I did not know that mud walls are a lot of work. They need a lot of TLC compared to brick walls, and I have this feeling that if we don't do something a bit permanent, we are going to be doing this process over and over again without even realizing. So the walls are pretty beat down. They were very bad. They had cracks and holes everywhere. And apart from that, the door also had a problem. I think in one of my past videos, I had tried fixing the door, but I couldn't because it needed some expertise, which I don't have. As much as I am somehow a DIY queen, there's some things I can't really do. So the door also had to be fixed, as much as the walls. But all in all, I really love the naturalness, the simplicity that comes with mud houses and mud structures. Maybe because I haven't really lived in one, I don't know, but I really love them. Though I have just come to realize that they are very expensive to maintain. They are cheap at first because the materials are very affordable. But as they say, cheap is expensive. You need to keep on, repairing from time to time. The one thing that went a bit wrong while we were doing the mudding of the walls is the water. We thought we were going to get water at our nearest vendor who sells it from the municipal council water supply, which is a bit cheaper. It is actually cheaper than where we usually get water, but there was a technical problem. I don't know, with the pipe, something had hit the pipes and it burst, and they were taking a long time to repair it, the works. So we did not get water as cheap as we thought we would, and we ended up paying double the price amount. That was the downsize or the unexpected thing that hit us. So it altered our budget. We spent a bit more because water was needed a lot. Water was needed in plenty. It was needed in plenty because that one wall had gaping holes. The spaces were too big, and hence water was supposed to be there. We needed to, how am I struggling? We needed to use a lot of water. So it doubled the amount, doubled the trips, and we ended up spending a bit more. But you are like, you know what, it doesn't really matter. Now that you have the funds, let's just spend and get it over with. At least we will have the toilet fully functioning. Sometimes there are problems that we face in life, and you know very well I'm facing issue 1, 2, and 3, and you really, with your whole heart, your whole being, you would really want to sort it out, but you are just not able to do it. You maybe financially you're not able, or emotionally or mentally, it will be any problem. And with these structures that we have, I have faced that. And every day you wake up, you use the toilet, and then you're like, oh my god, I really need to do something about this. I really need to get some fundis, I need to get some money, I need to I need to fix this. But you're not in a position, and you know what, you can't really force it. So I really struggle with that. On this day, when we actually managed to complete renovating this, I was at peace. I felt so good. I know it doesn't look all that, it doesn't look fancy enough, it doesn't look, maybe presentable to some people, but for me particularly, I felt so relieved just being able to finish it up and mud it off and make it, when you go in, you feel you have your privacy and you don't need to worry about who's going to see you, blah blah blah. It is something that I had struggled with. You have a problem, but you are not in a position to do anything about it. I have been there, and if you are there, don't worry. Sometimes God's timing is just the best, and this came out of nowhere. That the funds that we got came out of nowhere. We did not even expect to get them at that particular moment, and it finally happened. And we decided, let's just work on some of the issues that we have, because we have a lot of issues. It's a long list, but we decided to prioritize. And I'm just happy that we went through this. It gives me a lot of joy. And yeah, sometimes, as they say, God's timing is the best. Maybe as a human being, you want things to go your way, but the universe tells you, no. Chill, my nigga, chill girl, it's not your time. Wait for the perfect time. And I think that's exactly what happened. So the whole activity didn't take much because it was just a small place. I think it was less than 2 hours, and the total amount that we spent was 2,100 shillings. Labor was 1,500, and water was 600 shillings. Water is what shot the whole amount up, because we had planned to spend 80 shillings for 6 mitungis, but instead we ended up spending 150 shillings for 6 mitungis, and those was 4 trips. So 4 trips, that is 600 shillings. But at least we finished, and we managed to make the place look a bit better. So come the next morning, I decided to give the place a clean. I managed to rake off the excess soil, give it a sweep, remove all the cobwebs that had formed at the corners. I removed the bucket, the quote-unquote bucket that we use to put our water in. Went and gave it a wash, filled it up with some clean water, and just made it, a bit presentable so that it can now fully function as a decent toilet. So we are currently working on the house. I will share the updates in the next video, hopefully very fast. I've been a bit lazy as of late because I'm juggling between so many things, but I hope that will be up in the coming few days. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. I really do appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, if you like my memoirs, please, why am I making so what did I just say? Why am I making so many grammarly mistakes? If you like my memoirs, please feel free to subscribe, join the family. We are creating a community. I would like to have fellow mellows to join my family so that we can move together in this. I would want you to feel encouraged with my story. It is a struggle. I'm not there yet. I am not perfect. I don't have everything, but for me it is more of faith and belief. And if you truly desire something, if you really want something, where there is a will, there is always a way. You just need to have the thought. The universe will find a way to let it happen and bring it to you. Maybe not exactly the way you wanted it, but it will surely come. Yeah, the end justifies the means. Thank you so much. Let's meet in the next one. Yours sincerely with love, Mellow.